Hi, I'm Gray, and for the past month I have been reviewing a meal kit subscription box called Sunbasket. Sunbasket is a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever suits your lifestyle type of meal kit box. For the last month I have been reviewing recipes from Sunbasket following the gluten-free menu. Before we get more in depth with this review, I do want to mention that while Sunbasket does have a gluten-free menu, they are not gluten-free certified. I have double-checked with their customer service team and they have confirmed that although they have recipes that do not contain gluten ingredients, they are manufactured in the same space where other allergens are present, such as gluten, dairy, nuts, etc. So if you do have celiac disease, I would recommend against this box for safety concerns. One of the reasons that I ended up reviewing this subscription box is because I've had my eye on it for a while. Although the prices are a little bit higher than other boxes, there is a reason for that, and I'll be more than happy to go over that. So there are many meal kit subscription boxes out there that do include add-ons such as meat, fish, etc. Basically things that can help stock your fridge just the same way that you would if you were going to the regular grocery store. Except this meal kit includes that, beef, chicken, fish, marinated meats even, but also they include more add-ons such as breakfast items, lunch items, snacks, pastas, broths, juices, you name it, and it's included. Yes, it is an additional charge, but again, it is another way that you can stock your fridge with healthier options or protein that you may just want to have on hand outside of the recipes that you're going to order. I know I say this a lot in all of my reviews, but I'm always looking for something that is going to be quick, budget-friendly, and delicious. Sunbasket is a little bit more expensive, but I think it does accommodate all types of lifestyles, whether you're following a certain type of diet, or maybe you're just one of those people that doesn't have a lot of time to cook, but you don't want to keep ordering takeout. My husband is actually a really good example. Before we got married and before I moved in and started cooking a lot more frequently during the week, he would work late hours, and sometimes when you get home late, you don't really want to be standing over your stove or putting things in the oven or washing dishes, etc., when you can very easily just order something, right? So what makes Sunbasket really beneficial to people of all sorts of different styles is that they have a variety of meal kits. They have meal kits that take 30 to 40 minutes to prep. They have meal kits that take 15 minutes to prep. They have fresh and ready, which essentially just means warming it up. And they have pre-prepped as well. Throughout my review process, I have tried all of these options just to see how they vary. The one that surprised me the most was the pre-prepped and the fresh and ready. I have tried fresh and ready types of meals in other subscription boxes and they look good on picture, but they didn't look appetizing, and we start experiencing food the moment we see it, and if something doesn't look appealing on the plate in the bowl, how are you going to enjoy it? You're going to go in with the assumption that this just tastes cheap and exactly, just the expression of meh. That's what it would taste like, that's what it would feel like when you're consuming it. Sunbasket's fresh and ready and pre-prep meals were both fantastic. We had the fresh and ready butter chicken with a rice pilaf, which came together in, I kid you not, 10 minutes. And the pre-prepped green curry with shrimp, 15 minutes. I'm telling you, it was outstanding. And I can't stop praising this variety of meal kits. Of course, there were some that took a little bit longer, but they let you know. They let you know exactly how much time commitment is going to be required for each recipe. So if you just want fresh and ready, just order the fresh and ready. You get to pick. You get to pick. And yes, those were indeed on the gluten-free menu. Awesome. I was so happy, so happy to see those meals. Speaking of gluten-free and speaking of the varieties of meal kits, each option looked awesome. Each option. And sometimes when you're scrolling through and they give you a list of the recipes that are available per week, you're maybe gonna find a handful, and sometimes you're just gonna have to throw in a recipe that just, you know, it looked okay, but not extremely appetizing. I have to say that the presentation on the pictures of all the recipes, and I mean all of them, looked great. They were appetizing and colorful, and when I actually made them, all the colors were there, all the flavors were there, and I'm honestly impressed. Okay, so we discussed the recipes. Okay, yum, they look great, but what about the price? That's honestly one of the main things that keeps people from trying these services, because you want to know, is it worth it, or should I just go to the store, or should I just go get takeout? Will it just be the same and balance out? I think it's actually worth the price. I'll be honest that on average I have spent about $80 to $90 per week with Sunbasket, and then on top of my other groceries, it ended up being a little bit more than I would spend normally each week. However, the difference being here, not only was I getting 2 recipes a week, but I was also paying for the add-ons. I've gotten flatbreads, I've gotten coffee, I've gotten gluten-free waffles, etc. So eventually that does add up a little bit, but I think it's very important to mention that as of when this video is being recorded, which is April 14th, 2021, there is a promotion running for new customers only. So if you are on the fence about trying Sunbasket, now may be the time for you, because you do get $90 off and 4 gifts added to your box. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that it's not $90 all at once, it is spread out through multiple boxes. The gifts keep coming though. I ended up testing it out for 3 weeks to have a full month of the subscription box, and in each box the recipes were there, the ingredients were there, packaged neatly, no leaks, no rips, nothing, and they included little gifts as well, such as juice, chocolate, and broth. I have to say my favorite was the green juice that came with the first pack, and it was the apple bottom greens juice. It was very refreshing, and honestly I ended up looking up the brand after I got the box because I wanted more. So is it worth the price? Yeah. If you end up getting more items, it really ends up being worth the price. And if you want to check it out for the first time ever, get that discount. $90 off and 4 gifts spread out over 4 boxes. Enjoy it. Take a chance on it. And again, I follow the gluten-free menu, but there's so many others like paleo, vegetarian, carb conscious, etc. Visit their website, and I'll have the link in the description box as well. You'll be able to see all the options that are available to you, and I'm sure you're gonna find something that's gonna work for you and your family. So if you do check it out, let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions from my experience that I've had, and I hope you enjoy it if you give it a try. Thanks so much for watching today's video around Sunbasket, the meal kit subscription box that caters to so many various lifestyles and diets. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the blog post below and all my socials as well. And if you have any recommendations for meal kits, products, recipes, leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for suggestions. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay great basing!